Lycanthropus is a really interesting film that is one part werewolf film and one part murder mystery film. The whole idea is that a werewolf is killing girls in a reform school, but you won't find out right away who the werewolf actually is or why he's doing it, as several people have affects that point to them possibly being able to be a werewolf, and several others have motives against some of the girls. The movie was re-released several times under other titles, such as Werewolf in a Girl's Dormitory, The Ghoul in School, and The Monster Among the Girls, all of which made it seem like it was an exploitation film, which is how it was marketed, but honestly, it seems that this was a deliberate attempt to sell the movie as a cheap scare instead of an intelligent film, which is a shame, because despite the obvious cheapness of the film, it does have a pretty smart story and some interesting characters. The girls' reformatory welcomes its new science teacher who seems to have a troubled past. At the same time, there is a scandal going on with another school official who is cheating on his wife with one of the girls, Mary, who is now blackmailing him. After she turns up dead in what appears to be a wolf attack, it seems like an open and shut case, especially since wolves have been seen prowling on the grounds around the school. However, her friend Priscilla suspects foul play after finding love letters to the girl that suggest that she was involved in blackmail. Throughout the film, it's suggested that whoever the monster is has a damaged arm, which two of the characters in the film have, but it also gives us several other characters who have a motive for the murders that continue to happen. The unfortunate thing is this was an extremely low-budget movie, shot in black and white, even though color was now available, but not the cool, stylish black and white like you see in old Universal movies. It was the cheap, grainy, we-can't-afford-good cameras look. The werewolf itself looks especially cheap, as it doesn't really even have fur. It kind of looks like an alien from the original Star Trek. So they do the smart thing by not showing it off much, but this sort of defeats the purpose of it being sold as an exploitation movie about a monster running amok among a group of beautiful girls that may be of low morals themselves. Well, as I said, that was just marketing. The girls come off just like any other girls. Even one of the characters points out that they seem pretty normal to him. And they aren't sexualized at all. Though it's said that there may be a common practice of them selling themselves to the male teachers and officials for various reasons. They wear reasonable clothes, and it's not like a werewolf crashing a lingerie tickle fight, which is what you might expect from some of the alternate titles. So, yeah, it's cheap, but it's not bad. I kind of wish that this movie got a remake, as the plot definitely has potential that is not exactly lived up to by its execution. The actors are strictly from the B-list, but they're reined in well enough. It's not hammy or overly bad in the acting department. The issue is, nothing really stands out as exceptional here. It's the kind of thing that you might be surprised isn't bad, but it doesn't jump out at you with any particular qualities other than not being bad. So taking that into account, I'm going to balance out the below-average production with the surprisingly good screenplay, and I'm going to say it comes out as above average, 6 out of 10.